Okay, it is now time to get to know one another a little bit more, which is kind of a false premise because you've known my wife for more than 15 years. I've known you for like almost a decade.
You were not in the picture when I first met you.
I was not in the picture, that is true. However, there are still things to learn.
Yes.
So you've lost our game of rock, paper, scissors that we played. I don't know how many rounds. You said best of 5, then you wanted best of 9. So you're up first.
All right, so anybody who knows me knows I am obsessed with my family. I'm always talking about my kids and my beautiful husband. But what you may not know is I had some other alternate plans lined up in case this TV thing didn't work out. And also something to know about me, I don't kiss and tell.
If you couldn't be a journalist, what would you want to do?
My plan B was to take the Foreign Service exam and be a diplomat or off in some embassy stamping passports. My plan C was to be a flight attendant.
Who was your first kiss?
I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you that.
Okay. You're married to a doctor, yes?
Correct.
When was the first time you guys played doctor?
Pass.
Pass? I don't think you're allowed to pass. Make it up.
I consider the beginning of my relationship with my husband to be May of 2014.
You grew up in New York City.
I did.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
Paris.
What's the best part of being a mom?
Just looking at the gorgeous faces and like wanting to eat them up.
Is there an interview subject who has made you either nervous or intimidated?
Yes. Oprah.
Are you multilingual?
People would say I'm multilingual. I speak English quite well. Everything else is on a spectrum. That spectrum includes Spanish, which was my first language, French, and I speak Mandarin, which I studied in college.
Where's your family from?
My family is from the Dominican Republic. And like any good Dominican, I am so proud to be Dominican. We're kind of obsessed with our culture.
Who was your first celebrity crush?
Prince William.
Really?
Yes. I had a poster of him on my wall.
And did you say goodnight to the prince every night?
No, I wasn't crazy about it.
That?
I mean, he was there, but it wasn't like I was talking to him on the wall or anything like that. And I've moved on. I mean, Will's looked good back in the day.
Will did look very good. He's not aware that hair plugs are possible. He could have kept all that hair, but whatever. That's another matter. I want to get to...
Not everybody has this beautiful head of hair.
No hair plugs. No hair plugs. Although I do support hair plugs if people need them. I do have a couple follow-up questions.
Yes.
The S, there was a yearbook photo. It said Adriana S. Diaz. It stands for...
Sabrina.
Sabrina. It's a beautiful name. We saw Brian. We saw your lovely little kiddos. Who has changed more diapers, you or Brian?
Definitely me.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, Katie, it's 50-50.
Really?
We've achieved the modern ideal. Second.
I respect that.
You've lived in Chicago, but you're from New York.
Yeah.
Both proud pizza towns. Although I would say what Chicago is doing is not actually pizza.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fall back, Tony.
Whoa.
We got Chicago viewers that are tuning in live right
Oh, that's
now.
right. That's right. I forgot.
Malnati's deep dish pizza in Chicago is fantastic.
Whoa.
Patty
Patty's
off
giving
camera is
Patty's
giving me
giving one of
this.
these.
Patty, don't give me this. New York pizza is delicious, a thing of beauty, but you have to understand that Chicago has its own thing going. Moving on.
Look, apparently it's my turn.
Yes.
We got to tuck this into the back end.
Yes.
Family important to me too. I also have some secrets, things I will not talk about. I refuse, but I did tell you what keeps me up at night, and it's not losing my hair. Take a look.
Definitely not.
In any given day, how much time are you spending thinking about your hair?
No more than 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
It's true. We have a makeup department, obviously. They probably worry about my hair more than I do. I like to look like a real boy.
You're married to MSNBC anchor Katie Tur.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to convince her to come to a real network?
I have. She seems very happy. So unfortunately, we have to work different places.
What is the best part for you of being a dad?
Children are really tiresome moment to moment, but year to year, they are like a warm fire in the house.
What worry keeps you up at night?
My worry is that I don't get enough sleep and that I'm going to develop late cognitive problems.
You stay up at night worrying that you're staying up at night, essentially.
Yeah, making it worse.
Do you ever miss print journalism?
I miss the moment in time when a noun smacked against a verb and put on a dead tree could change the world. I actually realized that this is what I was always meant to be doing, because all the storytelling that you learn as a print reporter, you get to apply to a television script. But you also get all this added benefit of like its voice, its body language, the whole being.
It's hair.
It's the hair. It's the hair.
It all comes back to the hair.
By the way, if you put that Newsweek photo up, that's the hair that I go for every morning. And then Cheryl and Brandy are like, absolutely not. And then Shauna as well. I'll be like, it looks good. And they're like, it looks terrible.
It's so, so good. I love how you worry about not sleeping at night, and that's what's making you not sleep. It's very meta, very meta. So I think we got a good taste of who you are, but I wanted to enlist some help from somebody else who inspires you and who you inspire. We have a special guest here. Asher Grodman is here, ladies and gentlemen, who plays Trevor.
What's going on, buddy?
Ghost.
We just saw each other in Chicago.
We just saw each other in the mirror.
How you doing? Congratulations.
So
Thank you very much. Join us. Join us.
Very much.
Check out the hair on this guy.
I know.
Look at that.
Come on.
But see, look, they let him get little flyaways and make it look kind of natural.
Well, you know, this is
Tony, you're
CBS
a serious
at night.
newsman.
Yeah.
CBS in the morning.
Hi, Asher. I've never met you.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're here, and you're wearing pants.
I'm wearing pants.
Yes.
I'm so glad to join you. I got an earpiece in. This
I
is
know.
very.
You're
Whoa.
I'm here
for
to interview you.
Oh.
See, I got a
are you?
paper
Okay.
too.
All right,
I got a
here
lot
we
of
go.
very
I'm ready.
important
I'm ready.
things on this. My first question is, did you ever think that you'd take your pants off one time on Instagram and then we would forever have this connection?
I was hoping, of course, it would go that direction. I mean, this is really just a bid for attention. Why would you walk around in public if not to get attention? And that's why you do it as well, right? I mean, this is like...
Absolutely, yes.
That's not even from the role. That's just, they scouted you.
Me at home.
Yeah, they scouted you. You're at like a college reunion, and they were like, he's perfect. He's already wearing no pants.
That's right. That's right. And your wife looks amazing there as Sam.
Yes.
My next question, you can see I did a lot of research.
Wow.
My next question is...
The page is empty.
As is the mind.
As is the mind.
He's
Truly
an actor.
empty.
He's an actor. He just needs a script, that's all.
That's right. How's your heart rate today? I know your Mets have a doubleheader. I know.
We have not. It was offered to me as a possible talk of the table.
Oh, was it?
And I didn't want to get into it because I knew like Gail would be like, "But what? Baseball? What? What is this? How many games do they play?" So, but yes, it's true. The Mets have to win one of two games today to make the playoffs.
But this isn't airing in Atlanta or.
It's not. It's on the
Arizona, so
internet
this
in
is a
Atlanta.
purely- okay.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Atlanta. I love you in a million ways. You're actually my fallback city if New York doesn't work out. However, I am rooting for the Mets. And the Mets usually have so many ways to lose, but right now only one. Only one way to lose.
And 2 ways to win.
And 2 ways to win, exactly.